At home with Power BI, I'm Zahir Brahma from Sigma BI. Today I'm going to show you how to create a separate table for your measures. Now this is for you to keep organized and keep all the measures in one place, because if you've been using Power BI for a little while now, or you're just getting into it, when you create the measure, they go into the tables that you selected. Now if you are creating lots of measures, you're going to have a bit of an issue finding them unless you know what the names are. So this is a little trick to see how you can keep on top of it, and especially if you are working on behalf of clients and you're handing over projects and that kind of thing, you can keep them all in one place. I'll show you that little trick on how to do that in this video. Come take a look. Let's go. So this video I'm just going to show you a quick trick on how to keep all your measures all in one place. When you start getting to use Power BI a lot more, you'll tend to find that the more measures you make, the more names you'll have to name each column and each measure, and they get them added to the existing tables. And when you start to try and visualize the data in the report, or when you're creating a table, you'll find that you're losing them, and you're looking around trying to find it. Now, if you know the name, is great, but if you've got a table where it's got 10, 20 columns, you're gonna have to sift through them. Now, it is made better because there is a calculator sign, so I'll just show you here. There's a calculator sign, as you can see on the right hand side here. That's the sign to say it's a measure. But like I say, if you've got loads like I have here, I don't know which one's which first of all, and then sifting through them. What I want to do is try and simplify that. So what I want to do is put it in a separate table, so all my measures are there. So when I want to start creating a visualization, I can go straight to the table and put that in. So just a quick tip. So initially what we need to do is create a new table. Now when you try and put a new table in there, it's going to ask us to add something into the table, so a column, create a manual column. But because we're not putting anything in those columns, we need to put some sort of information in there, so it'll create a new table. So that's the first bit. So as you can see, there's a new table up here, but the way you go to that, if you're on the home page at the moment, if you just go to the top and go to the modeling page, and then you select the new table. So what that's going to do now is bring up a formula bar, and it's going to say, right, okay, what table do you want? Now we need some sort of, like I say, we need some information in there, but the idea is we just want a blank table. So name your table whatever you want. I'm just going to call it table of measures. Now you can't put measures, name measure down as the table, as it's recognized as part of the measures, and it will not let you create it under the name measure. So just put either a one measure or a hashtag measure, whatever you want to put, but just make sure it's not that. And then when it comes down to it, all you then need to do is put the equal sign, which is already done. And then what I'm going to do is put blank. So open up one of them squiggly brackets, blank, and then in between that I'm just going to put my bracket. So that's how it should look. Now if you now select that or enter it, what you're going to do is the tick. It's now on the right hand side. Now it's created a table for me. Okay, now if you have a look in that table, there's nothing in there. It's just that blank. So now what I want to do is start creating my measures so I can put them in there. Now if you've got the measures already in a different table, you just select on it, go to the top, and just the home table, put that into the table of measures. So what I'm going to do is just quickly show you that with the measures I've got. See how easy it is to do if you have already started your measures. You can now move them around as easily as this. But as you can see now, all my measures are all going to be in one place, and I think that is kind of being organized and on top of your work as well. One of the things is if you are doing contracting work and that kind of thing, the managers and the organization would want you to be organized, so when you leave the work for somebody else then to pick up or later revisit, you have them all set out in a right way, and easy for them to access it. And it just leaves a better reputation for yourself to say, look, this is what you've done and this is how easy it is to access the work, and it's a readable format, so it's worth just paying a bit of attention to that kind of thing, and making it as clean and easy for you to use. Okay, and that's how it's done. So that's how you create a table, and putting the measures in there. So when you start now putting a measure in, so if you create a new measure, you can start by creating the measure. So let's put the sum of, let's just say, a column. Let's put sales in there. We've got some sort of sales in there. Okay, so the sum of the population, we'll just put, that's the population total. When you enter that, it's obviously put it into the table that is selected, but then I can just select that, put that into the correct table of measures, and there you go, it's all been added in there. So that is how to keep on top and keep it all organized. I hope this tip helps you. If there is anything that else you want to see or any questions you want to ask, please just leave it in the comment section or get in contact with me in the about section on my channel. Thanks for watching, guys. At Home with Power BI with me, Zahir Brayman. Learn with us by subscribing to our channel to get updated on our latest videos.